Good evening, I'm Kurt Gugsa. We are ready for the football semi-state games this weekend in Class A. Linton will be at Eastern Hancock. 2A, Paoli, who knocked off Southridge, will travel to Ritter. In 3A, Gibson Southern still unbeaten. They'll play at Brebeuf. In 4A, New Palestine at Columbus East. And in 5A, Terre Haute North will be at Cathedral. Yogi Farrell pumped in 24 points. Freshman Noah Vonleh had his fourth straight double-double to help Indiana pull away from Stony Brook, 90-74 at the Assembly Hall. Vonleh had 18 points and 15 rebounds. Indiana opened the second half on a 12-6 run, extending a 6-point halftime lead to 53-41 with 15:23 to go, and sealed the win with a late 12-4 spurt. Coach Tom Crean was happy with his guys, especially Farrell, who has played well for 2 straight games.
We've certainly got the components of being really good at some things. We've got the components of having a deep team. We certainly have the talent, but will we continue to understand how important intensity and intelligence are? And then you can play on your instincts and grow from there. But the game that Yogi played, 2 best games he's played at Indiana, because number one, they're back-to-back, that he really played the same way. He played way more minutes than what I would have liked today, but that's just the way that it was. But he is continually trying to find what the game has given his teammates and then what the game is giving him. And he's playing defense at an extremely high level. And all of us, he's doing a great job of figuring out what we have to do to win that possession. Doesn't mean we're always going to win it, but to win that possession, to get the best shot, the best movement inside of that possession. And all of a sudden he's got 50 points in 2 games. And if he continues to do that, because it's not like we're going to go down the line and all of a sudden he'll be the focal point on another team's scouting report. He's already there. I mean, he's already at the top of the list. I'd put him there. And you have to, when you have that attention being paid to you, it's not always going to be the way you want it. You got to figure out how you can get it where it needs to be, and he's doing that.
IU will play at Madison Square Garden against Washington in the 2K Classic on Thursday. Up at Mackey Arena, Ronnie Johnson had 16 points to help Purdue beat Rider 81-77. Tyrone Johnson 14, while Sterling Carter had 13 points. Freshman Bryson Scott added 11. Purdue will host Eastern Illinois on Wednesday. Indiana State goes on the road and gets a big win at number 21 Notre Dame, 83-70 the final in South Bend. Justin Gann had 17, Christian Smith 15, Manny Arop added 13, Eric Atkins paced the Irish with 18. Down at Rupp, Kentucky 87, Robert Morris 49, Aaron Harrison 28. For the Wildcats. No Colts football yesterday since they played that game in Nashville on Thursday, but the Bears do get a 23-20 overtime win over the Ravens up at Soldier Field. Jay Cutler sat out with injury once again. The game was suspended in the first quarter for 2 hours because of storms in the Chicagoland area. The Bears are 6-4 on the season. Jimmy Johnson is NASCAR's top driver for the 6th time in 8 years. Johnson's 9th place finish at Homestead Speedway was good enough for him to clinch the Sprint Cup title by 19 points over Matt Kenseth. He is now chasing the mark of 7 titles held by Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. Kenseth led a race-high 144 laps before finishing second to Denny Hamlin. Stay tuned. We'll have more WJTS 18 news right after this.